No, I'm not sure what vetting means.
Okay, I mean vetting means uh, uh, going through and trying to take a good look at analyzing their lifestyle and their life, and trying to decide if they're going to be an asset or a liability if or we take them on in our lives, basically. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like a job
Yeah,
does a
we're doing
background
something
check.
logically. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So how do we vet? Well, let
Yeah.
me start off by saying this. The vetting process is kind of like a um, courting process. That's why we have a courting process. For those of that's interested in it, it's a courting process. So if you courting a woman, then you're going to give her enough space. You holding on to her long enough. You got her in a close enough where you can try to spend time with her, but you're far enough away where you're not putting a lot of pressure on her, and then you can see her in different situations. If you can't see somebody in different situations, then how are you going to be able to vet them? You have to see them in different situations. You have to go places with them. You have to do things with them. You have to, but what I would do is meet their family. I would try to meet their family because that's going to tell you a lot about a person, especially a woman. It's going to tell you a lot when you meet the family. When you meet the family and you see how she is with her family, that's going to tell you a lot. She's like, I don't really keep up with my family. Whoop, flag on the field there, flag on the field. But you know, and then you're going to have to see her in different situations. How does she treat the waiting staff? How does she treat other people? How does she treat me? Does she do anything for me that's outside of what she would do for any other guy? I mean, how does she do? What's going on there? You know what I mean? If I ask her, hey, baby, you know what? I know we just starting out and everything, but I don't want you to be exclusive. I want us to be exclusive. And she says, okay, I'll be exclusive with you. And then you say, well, if we're gonna be exclusive, can you do a cleanse? Because I don't want you to have these other men's DNA in your system by you dealing with me. Can you cleanse yourself? I don't need to cleanse myself. See, you when you the unfortunate part about us being in this country is we was introduced to rebelliousness, especially the women were introduced to rebelliousness. So they easily to rebel on you. So when you got a rebel in your camp, that is a red flag to me. And that's just part of the vetting process is giving them an opportunity to either get on get on board with your program or rebel against your program. And when you see a rebel, you should never take a beautiful rebel into your camp because they're going to tear you apart from the inside out. They're going to have the children against you. They're going to have the dog against you. They're going to have their mama against you. They're going to have your people against you if they listen to them long enough. You just need to not do that. Now that's part of my vetting process. What do you say, Brother Jarvis?
You know, um, when you ask the question, red flags, or what do you do to help vet somebody? To me, and I could be wrong, but because I talk to people younger than me, which is not hard, being my age, it seems to me, but it seems like nothing I do. I don't know if they listen to me. Everybody's at warp speed. They go, I met you today. I kissed you that afternoon. I marry you tomorrow. And it's like, I'm the same thing over and over. Why don't y'all slow down? Slow down. If you're going to vet somebody, like you say, I can't get to know you overnight. So it's going to take me a little time to get to know you. So, like you said, put them in certain situations and certain circumstances to where the real them is going to come out. And it always does. But everybody to me needs to slow down.